chair still warm from nothing now. Light leans tired on the wall. Dust floats slow like it's thinking by the sound you used to call. The room that sat alone knows my name. Floorboards talk when I don't. Every step's a memory. Even clocks hold their breath, like they're scared to wake me. I listen. Then the hearts that move away. Every night they breathe me in, then let me fade by day. The room that sat alone carries what I can't outrun. Every echo's learning me how to live with only one. Dawn arrives without a knock, finds me sitting just the same. Moon exhales. I stay, I stay. Sun came up like it always does, but didn't look my way. Coffee cooled beside the sink, like it forgot my name. Boots still muddy by the door, roads I didn't take. Even the mirror stared me down like I was a mistake. I stood there anyway. Birds were singing for someone who had somewhere to go. I listened hard for anything that sounded like I know. Some mornings feel like borrowed time. You wear them like a coat. Too heavy just to walk away. too thin to keep you warm. I said hello to nothing. When morning forgot my name, I still answer the call. Stood alone in the break of day, like I'd never been here at all. Sun kept rising, the same old way, like we were never the same. I watched it climb that empty sky. When morning forgot my name. Bedside without warmth, don't lie to me. It keeps your shape in the dark, where you used to be. The lamp clicks off, but sleep won't come. Just hours leaning in. I fold the blanket around my side like it's a friend. Used to count your breathing slow, like a steady prayer. Now the quiet says too much, and I just stare. I wait for the heat. The bedside without warmth knows every scar. It don't ask me where you went, knows you're far. Maybe love don't leave a sound, just a space, a hollow where a heartbeat used to take its place. Your pillow smells like yesterday, I should let it go. But memory's a stubborn thing. Don't know is a tip of death. There's a bedside without warmth, and I'm laying here. If sleep ever finds me tonight, I hope it's gentle, dear. Not your name, not a sound. I learned how silence feels when it finally settles down. Fence posts lean like they're tired of holding up the land. I stood there waiting for a sign with empty hands. I used to hear your laughter in every bend of the trees. Now the air just passes through me like it don't see me. I listen hard for you. When the wind carried nothing, I stopped calling out your name. Even echoes get tired of playing the same game. Maybe love's just borrowed, like dust on an open road. The wind takes what it wants and leaves what can't be sold. I let my questions go. Some answers ain't meant to come, they're meant to blow. Dust laid thick on the years we lost. Boxes stacked like borrowed time. Every step up those wooden stairs sounded like a question mark. Old coats hanging without a shade. Winter stuck inside the air. I came looking for a reason, found a lock instead. I called your name in the rafters. It fell back down unheard. Even memories learn to hide behind things we never said. The attic that never spoke kept its promises well. Held on to every almost true and rang like an empty bell. Some rooms ain't built for answers, and just to prove what stays. Silence is a careful thing. It don't always fade. The addict that never spoke still knows me best. I closed the door, it didn't mind. The addict that never spoke let the quiet win. If truth lives anywhere at all, it's in what we boxed in. Some stories don't need telling, they just need a place to stay. Evening don't knock anymore. Paint's been peeling off the rail like it's tired of holding on. Wind keeps asking where you went, I just hum along. The screen door sighs like it knows my name. It's a porch with one chair, rocking nowhere in the air. Used to be room for two hearts, now it's just me sitting there. Your coffee ring still on the wood, morning never cleaned it off. Sun comes up, looks around, then walks away soft. Some goodbyes don't make a sound, they just leave a shape, like a shadow where you sat, that time won't scrape. Porch with one chair, still waiting there. Stars lean low above the yard like they wanna ask. I keep a place for you in every past. I don't move it, I don't care if the world sees an empty spare. Some loves don't leave, they just stay. On a porch with one chair, a porch with one chair. Morning leans against the glass, coffee cools before it steams. Cars pass by like borrowed lives, headed somewhere not for me. Silence at the window seat, sitting where you used to be. Curtain sways like it remembers how your hand would pull it wide. Even light don't stay too long when it sees me sitting inside. I don't move. Baby, quiet's just a language I never learned to speak. Every word I didn't say comes back and sits with me. Silence at the window seat keeps time with the street outside. I watch the world keep walking on while my goodbye never tried. Sun goes down without a sound, leaves its shadow in my cup. I stay, silence doesn't get up. Bedside without warning, don't lie to me. It keeps your shape in the dark, where you used to be. Lamp clicks off but sleep won't come, just owls leaning in. I fold the blanket around my side like it's a friend. Used to count your breathing slow, like a steady prayer. Now the quiet says too much, and I just stare. I wait for the heat. The bedside without warmth knows every scar. It don't ask me where you went, it knows you're far. Baby, love don't leave a sound, just a space, a hollow where a heartbeat used to take its place. Pillow smells like yesterday. I should let it go, but memory's a stubborn thing. It don't know there's a bedside without warmth, and I'm laying here. If sleep ever finds finds me tonight, I hope it's gentle, dear. You still holding on to dawn, like it's scared to leave. I'm standing where the grass bends low, saying words I don't speak. Silent prayers in the meadow, laid down in the green. I don't ask for miracles, just something in between. Hands in pockets, head bowed low, sky wide as my doubt. Every hope I couldn't say is the one I'm thinking about. Used to run here barefoot young, thought the world would bend. Now I leave my questions here and don't ask when. Silent prayers in the middle, no echo, no sign. Just a wind knowing my name and this heart of mine. Maybe heaven hears us best when we don't demand. Maybe faith's just standing still with your heart in your hands. Silent prayers in the middle, set free, not sin. If peace comes slow like morning light, I'll take what it meant. Grass keeps swaying like it understays. Porch light burned through every season, even when the road went dark. Paint kept peeling, hope kept breathing in the quiet of the yard. The house that waited alone, shoes by the door, never moved. Clock forgot how fast to run. Every nail knew your name, every window missed the sun. It creaked at night like it was praying. Floors remembered every step. Love don't leave all at once. just learns how to be left. Walls still lean toward your laughter, like it might come back someday. Even the dust won't settle right. You're scared you'll walk this way. Ain't no echo loud as waiting. Ain't no sound like nothing said. I never locked the bedroom door. Thought love knew where we stayed. Turns out homes can learn to miss. Same as heart, same way. The house that waited alone. Heard your name in the rain. Still stands when the nights get long. Holding time like it's pain. If you ever need a memory, you're still breathing in these walls. Rocking chair don't rock no more. Dust keeps time along the floor. Sun goes down, won't knock the door. Tonight there's shadows on an empty porch where your laughter used to torch all the dark I never thought I'd keep. Sweet tea nights, bare feet, fireflies and heartbeat. Even silence felt complete back then. Some places hold on even when we don't. Shadows on an empty porch, stretching long, asking more of my heart than it can force tonight. I said your name to creaking wood, like the porch might say it should, but all it gave me was the good that's gone. Porch light flickers, doesn't stay. Moths give up and drift away. I sit still, let time just play its hand. No footsteps coming down the drive, just old boards keeping me alive. shadows on an empty porch, and I still waiting, still waiting. Coffee's warm, but the room ain't awake. Sun on the floor, heart running late. Some mornings don't answer back, shirt still pressed, no place to go. Front pew dusted with echoes old. I sit where your shadow used to pray. I count the cracks till I look away. I waited for the sound that tells you who you are. Faith ain't loud like it used to be. It hums low when you're alone. Even heaven clears its throat before it says you're on your own. Quiet Sunday without bells, no calling home, no farewell, just a hymn stuck in my chest and a prayer I couldn't tell. The road outside don't slow today. Folks pass by in their best array. I nod like I'm still in line with the life I left behind. Some mornings don't answer back, they just sit with you. Quiet Sunday without bells, even time won't ring itself. If God's listening, He knows. Silence says what voices can't tell. Noon will come, it always does. I'll stand when it's time. Porch light hums, then gives up the fight. dust on the rail, cold summer night. I count the stars like unpaid dues. Everyone reminds me of you. Silent choir of crickets know my name too well. Boots by the door ain't moved in days. Coffee goes cold, same old ways. I talk to the dark like it might care. Dark just listens, stays right there. Silent choir of crickets sing everything I couldn't say. On their own, but they settle in like skin and bone. Moon don't move, just watches me, learning how alone can be. Silent choir of crickets cry over words that never came. If silence had a melody, it sounded a lot like this to me. Not a hymn, not a prayer, just proof that I'm still standing here. Crickets keep singing, I keep listening. Evening leans on weathered wire, rusty warm from daylight's fire. No footsteps on the other side, just shadows stretching side by side. I learned how long a man can stand without a word, without a hand. Fence post counting all my years, holding up unspoken fears. I called your name into the wind, it never crossed that line again. Draws your shape in gray, then takes your ghost and walks away. I trace the boards you never crossed, like love's a game already lost. In the shadows of a lonely fence, highway where nothing makes much sense. Half my heart's on borrowed ground, the other half won't turn around. They say fences keep things safe, but this one taught me how to ache. I guarded hope like it was gold, watched it weather bend gold. I learned how quiet time can be when no one's missing you but me. In the shadows of a lonely fence, I stand where leaving never went. Some lines aren't crossed or torn or bent, they just stay there permanent. Evening leaves, and so do I. Very sound, they don't speak up, they just hang around. Friday nights used to hum, one red light, everybody come. Now the road just lets you run through. Some places never leave, they just fade. Whispers of a quiet town follow me when I pass through, like they're asking what I found out there. I stood where my name was known, felt more lost than I ever owned. Guess you can be all alone at home. Streetlight flickers, doesn't care when read signs that aren't there. I breathe in the empty air, slow. No parade, no goodbye sound, just my boots on sacred ground. Whispers of a quiet town go on. Whispers of a quiet town go on. whisper, a quiet town. Still whisper. I waited on a promise made of air, porch light buzzing like a lie, midnight leaning on July. Every car that passed me by, I swore I heard you key. Coffee cold in your old cup, clock keeps asking me what's up. Floorboard sighs beneath my feet, like it knows you won't be here with me. It's a door that never opened, hinges rusted by belief. I kept knocking with my heart, you kept quiet on the street. They say patience gets rewarded, maybe that's for other souls. I gave time all I could borrow, still got left with broken toes. Your shadow never crossed the floor, still I face that door once more. I waited on a promise made of air, learned how hope can disappear. It's the door that never opened, still I stood there just the same. Some goodbyes don't say a word, they just never say your name. I don't knock anymore, I just listen to the silence. Morning laid his blanket down, no birds dare to make a sound. Grass still bent where we once stayed, in the meadow that grew quiet. It didn't die, it just forgot how laughter used to bloom. We carved our names in summer days, barefoot runs, no debts to pay. Fireflies and careless dreams all felt like forever things. Now the fence leans hard with age, wind just sighs and turns a page. Sky where our echoes used to play. I still stand where the grass won't move, in the meadow that grew quiet. If land could talk, it'd call your name, soft as dust, slow as rain. but all it gives is vacant air, like you were never there.
Shadows won't stretch on the ground. There's a silence in the open sky. I never learned to fight. I wait, the grass don't bend, the meadow stays quiet. There's a house at the edge of town, paint's still white but it's breaking down. One dark square where a glow was found before. That window with no light knows my name every night. It don't judge, it don't fight, just waits. Used to wave when I passed by, saw your shadow cross the blind. Now even stars don't try to look in. Some goodbyes never leave. The window with no light keeps the truth out of sight. Everything that wasn't right stayed. I stood there with a pocket prayer, asked the dark if you were there. All it gave was empty air back. I walk on when the morning breaks, leave the night with what it takes. Guess some hearts don't ever wait. Hope, no flame, no sign, no sound, just a shadow nailed to town. That window with no light and me. Still dark.
by the window, still wearing your shade. It remembers the evenings, but forgot how to stay awake. Like a lamp without a flame, I stand here just the same, all dressed up in yesterday, but nothing calls my name. Clock ticks louder than my thoughts, shadows learn the floor. Every room knows how to wait for something nevermore. I keep the switch turned on, even though I know I'm a lamp without a flame, still shining out of habit, lighting up an empty house for ghosts I can't imagine. If love was just a spark, then mine burned out too soon. Now I glow for no one in a borrowed afternoon. Porch swing never moves no more, wind just walks on by. Even darkness has a place, but I don't tonight. I'm a lamp without a flame, still hanging on the wall, proof that light once lived in here, but doesn't answer when I call. Switch still up, no fire left, just a glow that won't forget. Nothing moves, not even time. In the stillness of these cotton lines, sun stuck high, won't lean away. White rose hum but got no say. Count my steps between the rows, dust and boots, sweat and bone. Used to hear a laugh out here, now even echoes won't come home. I talk to God in broken shade, He listens like the fields do. There's a stillness in the cotton fields, heavy as an unspoken prayer. Every mile feels farther now when there's nobody standing there. Wind lays down, won't stir a thing.
Even crows forgot to sing. Noon don't end, night don't start. Time just leans against my heart. Mama said the land remembers every hand that worked it through. If that's true, then tell me why it don't remember you. There's a stillness in the cotton fields where your voice don't reach.